Spicy coconut custard.
I saw this on food.com. I was disappointed.
They have literally stole our recipe, our Sri Lankan recipe, and called it spicy coconut custard. It's called Watalappan. Okay, Watalappan. All right? It's not called spicy coconut custard. If you want to call it anything, call it jaggery pudding. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Feast with Pete. Today we're going to be making Watalappan. It is a jaggery pudding that's made with coconut milk. That's it. Not spicy coconut custard. All right? Don't try to fancify shit that was never meant to fancify. Okay? So I'm going to make it two different ways. I'm going to make it steamed and I'm going to make it baked. And this will fit any vegetarian diet. It won't fit the vegans because it does have eggs, you know, for the pudding effect, not the custard effect. And it is also lactose friendly. So follow the recipe, follow along, let's go.
Alright, y'all. So in Sri Lanka we use Kitul Jaggery, which is a concentrated palm sap of what's without the separation of molasses. So for this recipe I use 4 eggs and 2 yolks. So you got separation going. And this whole jaggery was like 500 grams, so it's 2 cups worth. So you only need 1 cup. Just break it in half. That's what you got to do. And then you want to chop it up so it will be easier to cook with the water and make the jaggery syrup. So add about 1/4 cup of water, put it on medium heat, add the jaggery into the saucepan, and then put it on medium to medium low, and you basically gonna stir the jaggery and make the jaggery syrup. Now if you need more water, add a little bit more water. You can definitely do this with brown sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of molasses, and it'll give you the similar effect. But jaggery has that palm flavor, so I recommend you buy the jaggery. If you can't find the jaggery, you can always use brown sugar and molasses. Now that right there is some cardamom. I'm removing the husk from the cardamom and mortar and pestling it so it can come into a nice fine powder. So this is probably where a lot of people get the spice custard idea from, but it's jaggery pudding. So add some eggs and egg yolks, add some nutmeg, and add some cardamom. Some recipes they don't add nutmeg. I like to add a little bit of nutmeg because I like that flavor. Add a little bit of salt. You can also add cinnamon at this point if you want to, and then whisk it up really good, and then add that jaggery mixture little by little and temper the eggs so it doesn't cook off the eggs. Kind of like a custard, but this is a pudding. So, and once you did that, you're gonna add your coconut milk in, and that coconut milk, look at how beautiful it is. If you can't find coconut milk, you can add regular milk, but try to get coconut milk because coconut milk is what gives this dessert its distinct flavor and the taste. So beat it up really good, and now you can at this point think about tasting it. You know, if it tastes really sweet, it's good. Okay, it's one of those sweet desserts. So spray your glass bowl with some vegetable oil so it doesn't stick, and this is gonna be for the baked version. Now for the steamed version, you're gonna do the same thing and spray your bowl with some vegetable oil as well, and then cover it up with some aluminum foil, because the idea on here is we're gonna bake this in a steam for about like 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now if you have little ramekins, you know, it'll be done in like under 25 minutes because they're little ramekins. Because these bowls are a little bigger, it's gonna take a little longer. So make sure you do that, and then boil some hot water, and then you want to add that hot water to the bigger pan so it'll cook off in the steam. So there it is. There's the Watalappan going in there at 350 degrees for like about a hour and 15 minutes. Now if you want to steam your Watalappan, what you want to do is you want to get the hot water ready, and then put the hot water in that pan right there in that bigger pot, and then have it on medium heat, and then put the watalappan in, and then you're gonna put it with some more hot water, and then you're gonna cover it with aluminum foil. Now, if you have like a pressure cooker, it's even better. You know, you can cook this in like 25-30 minutes, less than that maybe. But because we're doing this on the stove, you're gonna have to cover this up with some aluminum foil and then cook it for like about 45 minutes on medium heat. And once it cooks up, it's gonna look like that, but then it's gonna go down. So the one in the oven, it roughly took me about 1 hour and 25 minutes. It was almost done, and when it gets done, it's gonna have a little bit of a jiggle factor, but you're gonna put that in the fridge, and when you put that in the fridge, it's gonna, you know, harden up a little, and you're gonna do that for like 5 hours. So your watalapan's gonna be okay. I had some friends over, and they tried my watalapan, and they're gonna let you know how they like it.
They have a nutty flavor in there, notes of cardamom, things like that.
What you guys think?
Really good.
Really good?
Really good.
Watalapan like back from home?
Yeah.
Okay.
First time for you, so.
Yeah, it's very good, and especially with the nuts, it tastes really good. Yeah,
And the cardamom, right?
yeah,
Yeah, cardamom in
Really
there.
good
Yeah.
comes through.
that's right.
Awesome. I'm glad y'all like it, man. If you guys like that video, click the like button, click subscribe. If you're trying to take another culture food, at least give them credit when credit's due. Okay? Until then, don't forget to feast with Pete.
This is what y'all did to paratha. Called it layered bread. That's what Food Network does, man.